Hello and welcome to another GamesRadar F1 2013 Hot Lap. We're going to shake things up a little bit this week. We've done two classic mode time attacks recently. We did Jerez and we did Estoril. But this time we're going to be doing a track that is a classic but is actually still on the calendar now. So this is Monaco, Monte Carlo Grand Prix. Monaco is a fantastic track. I mean, it's these roads that you see here are genuine roads that rich and famous people drive their Ferraris on for the rest of the year, and then for a few days each year it's home to the Grand Prix. And well, it's magnificent. As Murray Walker said, it's the jewel in the crown of Formula One. We're actually going to be tackling this with the assists switched off, which is absolute craziness, especially when we're using a Xbox 360 control pad and not a racing wheel. But this isn't too bad a lap, I must say. I'll tell you how good it was at the end. So this is Sebastian Vettel's Red Bull from 2013, and this is the hot lap, so let's get going. Minimise wheel spin as you come out with the right-hander, and look for this line on the track. When you cross that, you've got to press Y to get the DRS engaged. There we go. And empty the Kerr's battery, which will be full when you start a new lap. There we go, across the line. The Kerr's battery is refilled again, and we're coming into the first corner at Saint-Devote. Now here, you see across the track it says F1 2013. Well, you want to be braking way before that banner. Now you want to be slowing down as much as you can before you actually start turning, so definitely brake in a straight line here, so that you can power through Saint-Devote. Hit the apex, that's lovely, up the hill. Now use some of your Kerrs. I would suggest using about half of your battery up until this point, so that you come into Massenet here with about half of it left. Now Massenet is a very difficult corner. You want to shift down one gear and then sort of coast through it, decelerating as you go, because there are two apexes. Let's make the first one here, there it is, and then the second there. Now you want to hug the left-hand side of this corner, because Casino, this right-hander, is a very tricky corner to actually get the line right on. You want to come across from the left, and you saw a little puff of smoke there from the wheels. That's just a little dab on the brakes to make sure that we slowed enough for that. But we've got good speed coming out of that towards Mirabeau. Now Mirabeau is a second gear corner, so you want to shift down. You might be in fifth gear, you might be in fourth. Shift down into second, get the car in nice and neatly, and then watch for wheel spin on the exit as you head down to Lowe's hairpin, or the Grand Hotel hairpin, or whatever it's called these days. I've lost track. First gear corner, the slowest one in Formula One. Coming out of that, you might want to shift into second gear, short shifting, or even third, because you don't want wheel spin. I've noticed that the time here is definitely to be had when the wheels are not spinning. Okay, coming into Portier, we want to get the car over on the left, hit that apex, and then power through. Now use the rest of your Kerrs if you like. You might want to save some just for the end of the lap, but this is quite a long flat out section, so it's a good idea to use it there. And now you're looking for the 100-metre board on the right. There it is. Brake as you pass the 100-metre board, or perhaps even just before, because you want to get the car, like you did with Saint-Devote, stopped before you get to the corner. Obviously not completely stopped, but you know what I mean. Very slow. Keep the car nice and tight on the left-hander to make the right-handers here as straight as possible. You can cut over these curbs just a little bit, but be careful not to incur a penalty for cutting too much, because that can easily happen. Now up through the gearbox into fifth. Want to shift down into fourth for this corner, this left-hander, and then power through flat out, through the left, through the right, still on the gas, and then brake before you come to this bridge. Hard on the brakes, down into second. Now this is the only mistake we made on this lap. We haven't cut the corner, but we have knocked over the bollard. I mean, these things happen, what can I say? Maybe that's where we lost a few tenths of a second from the pole lap. So coming into the final set of corners, this is Rascasse, down into first gear, hit that first apex there, and then short shift into second so that you can get a decent drive down here. It's very slippery, the car will fishtail, but just get as much traction as you can. Keep it in second for this right-hander again, and then look for the line and press the DRS as you cross it. If you've got any Kerrs, use it up over the line, but otherwise that's your lap done. Now that's a 1 minute 14.17. Now I've checked the actual qualifying times for Monaco from this year's race, and that would have put us fourth on the grid. It wasn't actually ahead of Sebastian Vettel, so that's a shame, but it was ahead of Mark Webber, who is also driving a Red Bull. So this assists-free lap would have put us fourth on the grid between the two Red Bulls in the Red Bull. I'm very happy with that. Thanks very much for your time. Do let us know in the comments what you'd like to see next. I might do another 2013 track, or we might do the final classic track at San Marino. But yeah, let us know. You know, I'm up for doing what you guys want. And if there's anything else, any other modes you want to see tackled, then let me know and I'll see what I can do. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.